Hey guys, this is Fire Amazing Adventures. Today I'm going to talk about my trip to Crater Lake National Park and Yellowstone National Park in 2020. But before we go on, please press the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on all notifications so you won't miss out on any of my posts. Back in the summer 2020, I had 7 days off my job, so I decided to take a road trip to Crater Lake National Park, located in Oregon. When I got close to my designated place, I came through a region called Klamath Marsh National Wildlife Refuge, and here I was able to see Mount Mazama, or mostly common as Crater Lake. Mount Mazama is part of a volcanic chain called the Cascade Range, or the Cascades. This range of volcanoes extends from British Columbia, Canada, all the way down the northern part of California. In this range, there are a lot of volcanoes, and out of this group are one of the most well-known and famous volcanoes, such as Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, Mount Hood, Crater Lake, and Lassen Volcanic Peak. I've seen Crater Lake in books and magazines in times past, but when I got there, I had no idea of the wonders that I was about to experience in real life. Crater Lake totally surpasses what it looked like in the books, magazines, or internet photos. This is Wizard Island. It's a tiny volcanic cone inside the main crater of Mount Mazama. So essentially, there's a tiny volcanic cone inside the mouth of a very large volcanic cone, or a cone inside a cone. Besides Wizard Island, there's another volcanic cone inside the mouth of Mount Mazama. That cone is called Mariam Cone, and it's located about 500 feet underneath the waters of the lake. Unlike Wizard Island, which too has a crater, Mariam Cone does not have a crater, and which experts believe it was formed underneath the water. Crater Lake has a scenic road called Rim Drive. It has a stretch of 33 miles. The lowest part of Rim Drive is 6,500 feet above sea level from where I was standing at shooting this particular video to 7,877 feet above sea level. At Crater Lake, there are many types of wildlife. Visitors can spot from what's on the land to what's underneath the waters of the lake. Crater Lake being the deepest lake in the entire United States and is the 9th deepest lake in the world. It is home to many types of fish, crayfish, and the unique Mazama newt, the only type of newt of its kind that only lives at Crater Lake's waters. Mount Mazama originally was estimated around 12,000 feet high a long time ago. When it severely erupted, it was shortened down to size to what it is currently now. Some things do remain prior to its eruption, such as remnants of lava tubes found in certain places on the mountain. One of these remaining lava tubes, or vents, would be the Phantom Ship Island. Crater Lake has 3 waterfalls: Dewey Falls, Black Knee Falls, and this one, Vade Falls. Getting off a rim drive, there is a paved overlook called Cloud Cap, which rises up a little, taking you 8,065 feet above sea level. I spent pretty much the whole day at Crater Lake National Park and waited for nighttime to come. The reason why I waited for nighttime was in hopes to get the opportunity to take pictures of the stars and constellation. Unfortunately, to my disappointment, it got very cloudy and I was not able to take pictures of anything in the sky, but I was able to take sunset photos of Crater Lake. After I was done at Crater Lake National Park, I drove down from the mountain and called it a day. The next morning I woke up from a hotel and departed and head back to Virginia. I was pressed for time, and even though I had to be back to work in several days, I still had time to briefly see other sites as well. On my way back, I was able to briefly visit Yellowstone National Park. Here at Yellowstone, my main goal was to see Old Faithful Geyser. When I came into Yellowstone National Park, one of the first things I came in contact with was wildlife of this place, such as elk and bison. Elk was a common wildlife that I saw, and my whole entire time here, I never saw bear. Wildlife sightseeing is a gamble. When you expect to see certain wildlife, they don't always come around, and when you don't expect it, they can come. There are many geysers and hot springs in Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone, even though it's not a cone and is flat, it is still a volcano and sits on an active volcanic site. I finally came to the site of Old Faithful. I waited a long time for it to shoot up, but the rains picked up so bad that I had to go indoors to seek shelter from the heavy rains, and also for the fact I never brought an umbrella. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to snap a photo or shoot a video of Old Faithful erupting. I left Yellowstone and headed back to Virginia. On my way, I stopped at this nice restaurant called Space Aliens Grill and Bar in Fargo, North Dakota, and had lunch. Afterwards, I passed by Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and briefly checked out the legendary Sioux Falls, till I finally went back on the road and went back to Virginia. Okay, this ends this documentary of my trip to Crater Lake National Park and Yellowstone National Park in 2020. If you like what you see, comment below or press the like button and subscribe to this channel. And also, please share this post as well. Again, thank you for watching.